Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is a video that will show you how to improve your aim and gun skill in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. If you're new to Call of Duty or first-person shooters in general, this is the skill that you must learn how to master in order to get an edge over your opponents. If you're already familiar with Call of Duty mechanics, then you probably know everything I'm about to say, but this video is worth watching regardless. I'm using the Scorpion Evo, which is one of the highest recoil guns in the game. I'm going to show you how to manage the recoil using both a mouse and a controller, whether you're playing on PC or consoles. This is important regardless. Now you see when I'm not controlling for recoil, I'm just firing without pulling on my mouse. The bullets go in a random pattern, sort of like to the right and upward. But now you're going to see me actively pull down my mouse in a direction opposite to how I know the gun will kick. You see the muscles in my hand activate more. I don't think you can physically see my mouse move a whole lot, but there you go, a more consistent spread by pulling the mouse opposite to the pattern you know the gun is going to kick in. So once you've done some wall testing and seen like where the bullets impact on the wall and get a sense of where the recoil pattern is, you just have to adjust your aim by pulling on the mouse opposite to the pattern that you know the gun is going to kick in. And this works for the assault rifle. Right here, this is the AN-94, one of the higher recoil assault rifles in the game. I'm just going to pull my mouse opposite to the pattern that I know the gun is going to kick in. The advantage of learning the recoil pattern and thusly compensating for it allows you to maintain sustained fire over longer distances compared to if you didn't try to compensate for recoil and your bullets were just flying all over the place. You can burst fire, but burst firing your weapon just diminishes the rate of fire advantage that you get from your automatic weapons. Like, you're not putting out as much lead as if you were firing sustained in full auto over a distance, even though you can achieve a pretty consistent spread either way. So I strongly advise learning the recoil patterns of your guns, how they kick up. If you put a red dot sight on your weapon, you can visibly see how the gun kicks a lot better than using the iron sights. The same principle works with the controller. You just have to pull your joystick opposite of the pattern that you know your gun is going to kick. Now you saw me just shoot the Scar H with my thumb completely off of the joystick. Now I'm controlling for the recoil by pulling my joystick downward, and I end up with a much better spread. Now I'm going to burst fire with the Scar H, but the Scar H is already such a slow firing weapon that by burst firing, even though I can maintain accuracy at longer ranges, I lose the rate of fire advantage. There are some ranges that are just way too far for you to try and keep sustained fire. You have to burst fire and control for the recoil. So I'm going to shoot at those places all the way across the carrier, and this is a range where I would burst fire and try to compensate for my recoil. So you see me aiming with the mouse and pulling down with the mouse and burst firing at the same time. So you just have to get a feel for the weapon and the effective distance. Like, every weapon has an effective distance where you can fire in full auto without many drawbacks, as long as you're compensating for your recoil. But if you learn how to better compensate for recoil, you can definitely achieve a better spread at range, and you can win a lot more of your gunfights. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you'll check my channel back for more Call of Duty tips. Leave a like rating on this video if this helped you in any way, and I'll see you guys next video.